corridor, and the door you see, the door we call the door of the voyage, without no return.
Okay.
Because at that time, when a slave passed this door, he never come back.
Oh,
After the door, they had a kind of wooden bridge. Who permit the slave, like deposit from free. Who permit the slave to take a small canoe. We had a small canoe who took the slave from the bridge to the big ships, because the big ships were far away.
yeah.
And that's why we have also the two corridors, right and left. It is when they came to the slave before the departure.
Waiting room, waiting lounge.
Yes, right and left Portuguese people built the first slave houses until 1848, was the date when the French people abolished the slave trade.
One more time. From
I said that the slave trade lasts 300 years.
300 years.
It was from 1536, date when the Portuguese people built the first slave houses, until 1848 was the date when the French people abolished the slave trade.
Okay.
And we have noticed that at that time we have something like 15 to 20 million of black Africans coming all the West African coast, who left the West African coast to America, like United States, Brazil, Cuba, Haiti, West Indies, and the Caribbean.
How about the British?
No, we don't have the number. We have the number concerning all the West African coast.
Oh, okay.
It was 15 to 20 million.
Now, how many
20 million?
people that left?
Left all the West African coast, because there are many dungeons all along the West African coast, like the Elmina Fort in Ghana.
Yeah.
And also we have another dungeon in Ouida in Benin. Yes. And but Gorée is known because it is more closed than the American coast.
So how many
Can I ask
years?
you a question?
Yes.
The slaves that left from here, is what percentage of those slaves that came here wound up leaving? What I'm saying is, if 100 slaves came here, how many died here? How many left?
The mortality rate was about 25 to 30%.
Okay. So, excuse me. How many years does the slavery last?
300 years.
300 years.
300 years.
How many?
3 centuries.
You're saying then that for the 20 million that left,
Yes.
something like 6 million died.
Yes, it was
Now, what up on the way? How many of that 20 million got
6 million.
got there?
No, 6 million died by deprivation and bad treatments.
How many
In 2
total?
centuries.
What is the total amount of people that they were traded, they died,
We think that the low position is 15 to 20 million. But now, we often make the comparison between the two populations. It was the population of China and population of Africa in the 17th century. The two populations were the same at the time, equally. Nowadays, we have noticed that the population of China is twice the population of Africa. And we think that the slave trade, but we explain that
Other half.
maybe we can consider
left. Included those who left successfully, those who died at phases, those who even died on the way. Accounted for about that.
it is what we will explain that now we consider that it was something like 100 million of Africans.
that died.
And Professor Kizerbo said that it is 150 million.
150 million. Okay, that's the figure I was looking for. Okay. 150 million.
No, it is not the only slave house. All along the coast, there are many slave houses. And it is one of
The door of no return. Ocean view through the doorway. And then the door of no return. This narrow opening, the last glimpse of Africa. Imagine standing here, chained, weak, terrified, hearing waves crash against the shore, knowing you would never see home again. for South America, for the Caribbean, for North America, for plantations, for generations of suffering. That doorway is small, but its impact is enormous. Today, the players stand before it. Free men, athletes representing a sovereign Nigeria, but the weight of history is unmistakable.
No, the first people who came here is the Portuguese people. It is in 1544. And after the Portuguese, we have the Dutch people.
So they take time.
Yes, the Dutch people in 1517. We have the first, the Portuguese people, the Dutch people. After the Dutch people, we have the French people who came here in 1677.
So when?
And after that, we have a period, the British period, was from 1756 until 1773.
So how about
That was the British period. And after that, the French people came at last. From 1779 until the independence of Senegal.
until the independence?
Yeah, 1960.
Okay. Was the American involved in all this stuff?
But that's what they were. That's what they were saying.
consumers.
That's your arrival. That's your arrival.
They were the Europeans. The Americans are the Europeans.
No, but you will notice that America too was information at that time.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Because America as it is today was made up of
Portuguese, Dutch, Swiss, all of them.
Eventually, the English took control of America. They brought in all the slaves there and built the population of America. And from there, you remember that the Americans had to fight for independence from the Europeans.
So the Dutch were the main.
Dutch control, Portuguese.
They all
They were all
living
living in
together.
the island. They were all living in the island.
You find that not at the same time.
Okay, they fought among the two.
The other ones called
against
defeat
each other.
them. Yes.
Okay, maybe it was like a
Some millions and some millions, men and women and children. Today, we stand as to
They were in the anchor, right and left before the anchor, and in the middle of the chain, the chain, the place, it is the place of the ball, the very big iron ball, about 10 kilograms to 100 grams.
one more time, please, hold up. So it's on the sea.
Yes, on the left side.
This one was used, and then there's a big steel.
Ghana, get over here, let him tackle you real quick.
One flame.
No, I'm serious, I want to show you.
One flame in the right, and one flame in the left, and one flame in the left.
That's the ball that's in the middle of the chain. And
Hurry up, man.
We remember, but we never forget.
can you bring the chain? Can you bring the chain and just put it next to it? We'll put it up.